Welcome to week 11. This week we've got a couple of things going on. The first is continuing to collaborate on figuring out what our class video is going to look like. This is the video introducing the first year writing program here at OU to first year students, to faculty. You guys identified a number of, I think, really appropriate audiences for this work. So go back into the Google Doc and you'll notice that there's an outline there at the top, just above your brainstorm session from last week. And take a look at that, start filling in some of the details there. I think we need a sort of overarching theme, or at least something approximating a theme, a general sort of plot outline perhaps. And obviously we need an exciting beginning, middle, and end. So start filling in what you think we need to cover and some of your ideas and suggestions, some of your classmates' ideas and suggestions from last week that you think will really work for this project. Remember that we only have 15 minutes, so we may start thinking about how long each segment should be. And as you go through and start adding to what this video is going to look like, to the storyboard or the outline, I'd like you to choose some of the things that you'd like to participate in doing. We can have more than one person working on different aspects of the video, and we'll just make sure that we coordinate really well together. Once you've sort of decided what the video is going to look like, the various segments of it, we'll start a discussion forum in Moodle that'll be just sort of an informal place where we can talk more about those various aspects of the video. Some of you are on campus quite a lot. Some of you may not come to campus at all this semester, and so there are ways for you to participate if you're on campus in this video project or if you're off campus. And I've listed an outline of the various tasks involved in this video: photographing, editing, writing, getting information offline, fact-checking, and things like that, that can be done on campus or off campus. And so take a look at that. That particular description is under Week 11 Resources. Okay, moving on. This week we're talking about students with learning differences in the writing classroom. There's a couple of videos related to that I'd like you to watch, and there's also a chapter from Patricia Dunn's book, Learning Re-abled. And you've seen a couple of videos this semester that Patty, Dr. Dunn, has contributed to the writing teacher discussions. This particular chapter is a little bit longer than some of the others you've read, although I think it may actually be a little bit easier than some of the journal articles we've encountered. I think Patty is just an absolutely beautiful writer. But to save a little bit of time, if you find yourself running short on time, you can skip to page 157 of her chapter, where she begins talking about how to identify students with learning disabilities in the classroom. Read that to page 157 to page 162, where she begins talking about university resources. You don't necessarily need to read this section. So you can skip from 162 to 165. At the bottom of page 165, she begins talking about alternative approaches to teaching and assessment, and this is really the main focus of this chapter, and the thing that I'd like you to read from this chapter. So read that to the end. Because we're doing so much work on the video this week, we're going to have just one discussion forum, which will be related to students with learning disabilities and strategies for working with those students. That's just about all for this week. Again, you should be working on doing your teaching observations. If you haven't done both of those, or if you need to set up those, or if you need to set up just one of those, make sure that you contact me and let me know, and we'll get that coordinated. Okay, I'll see you guys online.